Hello, is this Mystery Game Being here with a new stream? In this stream I'm going to be going over the event week for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. But yeah, starting off for the title for the week 5 editions, the main edition, I would say it's definitely going to be the Brioso 300 Widebody, brand new Benny's version of the Brioso 300. The Brioso 300 itself, I believe, was a DLC vehicle previously in the Cayo Perico Heist update. But yeah, now it has a Benny's conversion upgrade, which turns into a new wide body variant. And like most vehicles from Benny's, I assume it will keep the class. I don't think it's one of the ones that change class of vehicles when you convert. But yeah, more on that later on. Interesting thing going on here this time was Sprunk versus E. Cola. Get Sprunk or E. Cola any vending machine convenience store snack bowl. Take out the votes for your favorite carbonated drink. But yeah, there was E. Cola's been a thing for years that you could do for the interaction menu for the snacks and whatnot. Now you can also do Sprunk for your snack menu as well. So they added a brand new snack known as Sprunk. Previously, I think you could use Sprunk, but it was limited to the vending machines. But now you can actually have Sprunk on hand on your character, similar to E. Cola again. It's a pretty cool new thing there. And more on that all later as well. LSPD checkpoints. Finally, with the release of that new service carbine weapon, they hinted that was going to be happening, I think, at the bottom of last newswire, but yeah. The crime scenes that get you access to the service carbine will now be available to free mode event kind of thing. So I've been doing lately, I'll show the 10 different locations you can go to and try to get it myself a bit on stream. But yeah, starting what's the new section here, Simeon's showroom. But yeah, has the Buffalo STX, and Badati Michelle GT, also Jugular, and what else here? Take a little look here real quick. I guess I might as well go over all of this kind of right now. There's a Benefactor Shortster, and then a Dominator ASP as well. But yeah, unfortunately this time this is the first week where there's no vehicle that's not normally purchasable. But yeah, they did the Dubsta 2, they did the Speedo, and the convertible Tornado in previous weeks that you can't normally purchase. But yeah, unfortunately there's nothing like that this time around, so all the vehicles are actually purchasable on websites this time. There's not much of a unique vehicle per se. But yeah, Buffalo STX, that one's actually pretty interesting because it's actually an Amani Tech vehicle, which means it comes with bullet resistant glass because it's one from the contract update. Amani Tech from the Criminal Enterprise update actually doesn't have the bullet resistant glass, but Buffalo STX actually comes with bullet resistant glass, which is pretty cool. So you have more resistance from bullets hitting your windshield on that one. Besides for that, and being a mining tech, I don't think it's on discount though. And yeah, given it's a Sprunk E-Cola theme event, it has a Sprunk racing livery on it. And yeah, Michelle EGT is in classic red and it has a throwback vintage E-Cola livery. Again, because of the Sprunk E-Cola theme and they're all red and green, whether they have a livery or not. The one of the few vehicles that's actually on discount right now is actually the Ocelot Jugular on the Premium Deluxe Motorsport dealership. So the only one that's actually on discount is actually the Ocelot Jugular in a classic garnet red and then sport stripes and livery. I suppose since it's on discount, we'll go into the performance a little bit here. And that is definitely a sports car. And it's actually a four-door sport car too, and I think it's actually kind of pretty decent. At least before the Criminal Enterprise update. But yeah. At least before the Criminal Enterprise update, the Jugular is an A-tier sport car according to roughly 1322's like spreadsheet. And it's 11th place lap time and 8th place top speed. But again, that's before any additions from the Criminal Enterprise update. I would say it's pretty good though for a four-door, because most sport cars are two doors, so I feel like the performance is actually pretty decent though for a four-door sport car. So that's pretty cool. And in addition, it's actually a very nostalgic vehicle from the very first Grand Theft Auto game. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 1 actually featured the Ocelot Jugular. So it's one of the like older like vehicles in the GT series as well, so very nostalgic there. There's a classic bright green Benefactor Schwarzer. We had a Benefactor Schwarzer. It's a sport car from like day one of the game, so it's obviously not going to be a very good performance. But something interesting about the Schwarzer is they actually added brand new modifications to it as of the Criminal Enterprises update. So they actually revisited the vehicle and gave it like liveries and like new like modifications, like extra spoilers and stuff like that kind of. So if you haven't checked out the shorts in forever, it could be something worth picking up to get a little look at the new modifications they added to it. Besides for that, I wouldn't really recommend it. And then the Vapid Dominator ASP, it's in a matte red paint and it has a black classic sports stripe livery. And yet ASP, that's actually a tuner subclass vehicle, which means you can use it in those like street races and like pursuit races. So being one of the like 15 to like 17 tuner vehicles of the game gives it a bit more utility in comparison to some other vehicles in a sense. And it also means you can use it in like the robbery contracts as well. It's a vehicle you can put like the rear louvers on, so you can actually get some like back protection when you're doing some of the like certain like contracts from the like auto shop. So it's kind of useful in that regard. That's a kind of unique usage for it. And then yeah, between the two tuner muscle cars, it's actually the better performing of the like muscle tuner cars in the game. Though keep in mind there is actually two new tuner vehicles that will be coming out in the Criminal Enterprises DLC. I think Rockstar himself even confirmed new tuners will be coming out for Drifting. Didn't say like what, but I think they mentioned two new tuners will be coming out for Drifting basically. But yeah, I think at least for now, the Dominator ASP is still pretty average at best, I would say, for the tuner races. And like I said, I think it's definitely very solid for those robbery contracts, considering you can put the rear louvers on them. So it gives you that little bit of back protection. So that's a couple unique things I wanted to mention about like a couple of the vehicles. Obviously, the main highlight one to like focus on is actually the Ocelot Jugular. But yeah, it doesn't mention it on here, but the Ocelot Jugular is 30% off for the week. All the other ones are full price though. But I still wanted to mention a couple interesting things about a couple of them at least. Luxury Auto Showroom this time around features a pearlescent red Benefactor LM87 and then pearlescent bright green Lamborghini Cressida. And those are both pretty recent vehicles, actually, both from the Criminal Enterprises update. And yeah, They still haven't really put anything from like the new DLC on discount, from my understanding. So these are definitely on full price here. But yeah, the LM87 is apparently a pretty good supercar. I think I saw from Bruffy it's actually pretty competitive with like the Benefactor Krieger and like the Progen Emers, especially on like the 8th gen version. But honestly, on 9th gen, it's kind of a pass, probably just because there's the HSW on 9th gen. Same goes with the Corsita. I think I remember hearing it's actually pretty decent. But I'm not about to like check out a like week-old video to see how good the performance is because it's not yet on the spreadsheet I use. So I can't really say the exact numbers right now. But if I were to choose one that would maybe be worth getting here, it would maybe be the LM87. There's a couple new DLC vehicles being featured there, but they surely aren't on a discount. Well, is that it already? They only put like 2 new things on here, and it's like late Saturday, early Sunday for me. Like, bruh. You'd think they would actually put like the whole news wires on here, but they barely put anything on here, typically. Alright, yeah, it's all old stuff, just these 2 are new. For some reason. So it's a lot of stuff to have to go into game 4. Like, you would think they would use it more, but whatever. But yeah, I'll be showing the customization later, not exactly sure when, but at some point I honestly will be doing that. How do I get to 50,000 in my pocket? I don't remember how I got to 50,000, but okay. I'll take it. Don't think I do. Ecola external livery for hiring a saber. To go on with the Ecola, like, sprunk, like, warfing going on right now. We're just actually in, like, the game file since, like, it's not just tuners, but they're just now, like, finally doing something with it, which is pretty cool. Finally getting usage out of it. Do a little outfit change to make sure it stays that, just in case. I think this also saves too. But yeah, suppose I'll go over to time trials right now as I'm going towards the casino and whatnot. Okay, there's time trial, regular one. And it is Elysian Island 2. Doesn't really mention where it goes, but I assume it would be somewhat similar to the first Elysian Island one. So I assume it would be somewhat similar in route to the first one. I don't know, it goes somewhere like over here or something if I remember. I could be wrong. So I actually don't know if I actually ever done that one before. But yeah. Typical advice, I would recommend a motorcycle. So on 9th gen, that would obviously be the HSW Hardtail Drag. That would definitely be the best option, no doubt, for 9th gen pretty much. 8th gen, you could probably use motorcycles like the Nagasaki Shotaro, the Western Reaver, and like the Body 801 are a couple of good options. Mostly for lap time is what you would probably want. So that's a couple recommendations for the 8th gen. For the names of a couple motorcycles. And then if you want to use a supercar, Weaponized Ignis I think is kind of the best HSW for lap time supercar. HSW Devastate 8 supercar I think is best for top speed. And I think like the HSW Cyclone 2 is good for acceleration. Acceleration being like the rate that you get to your top speed, so... But yeah, being an electric car, you get your top speed pretty quick, but at the same time, that top speed is not that great compared to other top speeds. So there's their HSW supercars that are definitely worth using if you use a supercar. But it's probably pretty much the only other thing I would recommend, aside from motorcycle. And then if you're on 8th gen, I think like the Benefactor Krieger, Progen Emers, and then that new LM87 are a couple of the better supercars for lap time at least. And top speed, something like the 811 and maybe like the regular Devastate 8 for 8th gen, for example, as well. RC Bandito time trial this time around is construction site 2. And again, if you've done the first construction site, I assume it wouldn't be that much different. So that would probably be a good idea to have a good like idea of how it would be like. And yeah, in terms of advice on RC Bandito time trials, there's not necessarily much advice to give for them, given you can only use one vehicle on something called RC Bandito time trial, because you can only use one vehicle. Main thing is you just need to know how to corner and all that. So if you know how to corner through all that, that's basically the way to do it. But honestly, you might as well just do it a bunch of times so you can get it if you want that, like 100,000, whatever the like standard amount is. I think is 100,000. Probably not going to be worth the time, to be honest. But I'm not a big fan of RC Bandito time trial, so I won't be doing it. And the HSW time trial this time around is Pacific Bluffs. Oh yeah, that one goes through like the court center. Might go somewhere like around here or something as well, if I remember right. But yeah, for HSW you can pretty much use any vehicle you want, because you can pretty much use any vehicle you want in HSW, because part time is determined based on the vehicle you use. So there's different part times for like each vehicle, or like class of vehicle at least. But obviously HSW Hardtail Drag or just supercars would probably be the better option. And yeah, premium race this time around is for motorcycles. Unfortunately, they don't show what the track is anymore on like the map screen here. You have to go into the actual thing, but yeah. Obviously, you just go on the race and see like how the course looks like. If it looks like it's on like a highway, obviously use top speed. But if it's like in the city or something, you probably want to use like a lap time. And yeah, I already gave a bunch of motorcycle recommendations for time trials and stuff. And yeah, I think here I want to start to mark the crime scene locations. Get a crime scene locations. I'm going to start to mark those, I think. Looks like somewhere up in this block for the first one. Second one is like around here. Third one like around here. Fourth one's like around here. Fifth one looks to be like around here. Sixth one looks to be around here. Alright, it looks to be fun there. Seventh one. Seventh one looks to be around here. Eighth one. Eighth one looks to be around here. This one especially, it might be a tiny bit off if I were to take a guess. So it could be around the approximate location notice, regardless. Nine's looking like it's around here. And number 10. Number 10 looks to be like around there. So that's the 10 different like service carbine like crime scene locations. You only need 5, but you have like 10 possible locations. I don't know why the numbering changed while I was doing it, but still. But yeah. There is a total of 5 components that you need to pick up to create the weapon, so you only need 5 possible locations. I think you can probably get them through the same locations if you were to somehow get like a crime scene in the same location. I think you just need like 5 components. And then apparently you need to be in an invite-only lobby for like 20 to 30 minutes, and it's recommended to do it in like an invite-only, so obviously you don't have like people to get more like resources in the game, so that they spawn better or something of the sorts. So yeah, like 20 and 30 minutes in an invite-only lobby, and then you should be able to start finding them according to GTA series of videos. And I think the first location I found the like location for, I think was like Wildbrick, like 142 on Twitter, I think when I did like my like video, so credit goes to them. But again, I also saw them on like GTA series of videos. So those are my sources for the locations. One being a leaker, one being a reputable YouTuber with a couple million like subscribers. Alright, so far it looks like it was like 20 minutes, but I was also in the main menu for like maybe 10 minutes at least. So I don't think I'm gonna be looking for it just yet. And yeah. Apparently you can only get like one, apparently per lobby as well, so you might want to lobby hop once you get your like different weapon components. Again, just make sure you save the game with like an outfit switch, or maybe you can just go to another like invite only real quick, especially if you're on 9th gen, where it will be practically instantaneous. Oh wow, okay, moving in then. And is there a way? I wonder if there's a way to show off my like cruise or something, because I want to show like what like team I chose for like Equal and like Sprunk and all that. I don't know, honestly, if there's a way to see that for here. Oh yeah, cruise here. But yeah. At the bottom I chose Equal official. So yeah. I know I looked and I know that Sprunk is obviously winning right now, but I wanted to choose Equal. And my reason for choosing Equal is I'm just not a fan of like non-caffeine sodas. If I'm having a soda, I want it to have like caffeine. That's kind of the main reason I actually chose E-Cola. Doesn't really even seem to matter, to be honest, because it seems everybody gets to like winning teams like stuff. Sounds like everybody gets the rewards. It just the team hat and stuff obviously depends on like the winner or whatever. But yeah, I know my team's definitely pretty much gonna lose, but I wanted to be a bit different. And yeah, like I said, if I'm having a soda, I want to have caffeine and Sprite. And Sprunk is like based on like Sprite and like 7-Up, and those are like caffeinated, so I feel most people are choosing based on the looks, which I feel is really dumb. But yeah, honestly, I just prefer caffeine sodas, so that's why I want Cola. That could also be a dumb reason, but still. Couldn't think of any other logical reason to choose what I chose. Or choose one over the other, so did it based on my real life preferences, basically. Like, sure, brand wise in GTA, I guess Sprunk looks better and stuff, so I guess that's what people are thinking. But, yeah. I choose Equal. Okay, let's see what it is later.
Luxury valet and concierge services are available to VIP members. Indulge. You deserve it.
Oh yeah, because they're in the main house, right? But yeah. The podium vehicle for the week here is actually the ENS Paragon R. Doesn't show you guys in here, but it is the ENS Paragon R. And it's the color themed with like the color. And it's a two-door sport car, I'm pretty sure. And that would be from Diamond Casino Resort, yeah. So by getting the vehicle, you'll save at least $905,000, plus if there's like a delivery on it, you'll probably save like another like 20 to like 30,000 at most, I would say. So you can get some pretty alright savings, but probably still get the like vehicle, like the stock vehicle itself, for like one Cow Perigo heist, for example. Which is kind of the quickest way to make a good sum of money. Even despite the nerfs, I would say that's still kind of the case. Yeah, I need to go back to the spreadsheet here real quick. Yeah, Paragon R. At least before the Criminal Enterprise update came out, it was a number 10 lap time and then like 15th top speed. But yeah. On 9th gen, especially with like HSW vehicles being in the game now, I feel it makes it a bit outclassed, I would say. So especially on 9th gen, I wouldn't bother with it anymore. 8th gen, at least the lap time could still maybe be a bit solid, but I still wouldn't really recommend it. The reason being is there's actually an armored version of the Paragon R. There's actually an armored version of it that slightly performs a little worse, but has like machine guns on it, and then has like bullet resistant glass, and then it can tank an explosive and stuff. To get the armored Paragon R, you have to do like the casino like story missions though. But it's basically a free like armored version of the Paragon R you get for the casino story missions. And since you can get it for free, you might as well get that one and not the Paragon R, the like civilian version, unless you just prefer civilian over the armored one for any reason. So yeah, there's already an armored version you can get pretty kinda easily. So especially that, I would kinda say makes this a pass. Unless again you get it for a year, which then would be free as well. We only get like slightly more performance. Regular and armored versions have like the same customization options though. Still gonna wait a little bit and then check the Freeman events. I think I actually get the vehicle now in case I decide to want to get the crime scenes of the car for any reason, but I don't think I'll do that. But yeah. Starting off, the Brioso 300 is $457,500. But yeah, That's the stock vehicle, that's not new. This one's from Kyle Preco Heist. But if you need the stock version, that's what it costs. I think they actually gave it away previously, like a year ago or something, around like Kyle Preco Heist, or actually like a year and a half ago, maybe even at this point. So I think when Caprico Heist came out around that time, I think there was something they did where they gave the Brioso 300 for free for like 1 week or something. So if you're around then and then claim that, you might already have the vehicle. But yeah, this one's the new one here, the customized example of the wide body parts. They're pretty cool. Expansion to an existing vehicle with wide body capabilities and stuff. But again, I think since they gave it away for free, I think I actually already have one. So I don't think I need to purchase this stock vehicle, just the upgrade price, which I'll show later. Yeah, here it's around like 500, 600,000 maybe. And if I have it in my office, I can just modify it over there. Instead of having to go over to Benny's or like the arena or something. I think it's in like my office garage free, if I remember.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Alright, yeah, I do have a Brioso 300 in here.
I'll get back to it then.
And again, I think the reason I have it is because they give it away for free during Caprico Heist or something. I think I haven't modified this much. It looks like it's pretty modified actually already. Might not need to do much to it. Unless it gets a lot more modifications, which it might. Alright, yeah. What was the Caprico Heist? And yeah, it's the same price whether it's on 7 or Benny's, so it doesn't really matter where you get it per se. Obviously, I'll probably get it on Benny's, it's quicker. It's more website and all.
What's she need then? Anything I can do? Anything at all?
Yeah, I didn't do a horn apparently. To do that.
Shit all.
Might have been time money or something if I did not. I guess I did pole position because of Vice City having a pole position. Yeah, I think I also have Vice City reference there, so I think that's why I did that. Might change it obviously depending on like what the upgrade does. dark blue, apparently, I decided to do. Might stay with that, I don't know.
Making decisions is stressful. Life is hard when you can have anything.
And your green and red tire smoke is free right now, by the way, because of this spunky cola. Alright. So it looks like I only need to revisit horn and then maybe code headlights as well at the car meet. And obviously anything new.
Whatever you
But
desire.
yeah. Upgrade price
Technology
for
and pleasure.
Brioso 300 wide body. The new one is 585,000. So I'm doing it.
Now we can have some fun with her.
Wait, did I just add a spoiler on it? That might not have been there before. That's cool. Okay, it doesn't seem to gain a new option here unless it gave me it for some reason. What's a conversion? But the same was on the default one.
How many
Filter.
cars you got in this garage again?
Oh. Whatever is in front there, I guess. Trim. And remove all gets rid of the thing at the bottom there. Alright, so yeah, piece at the bottom gets removed on the last one there. We'll go for the clean look one up,
If you can do
especially in the
it,
bottom option.
I can do it.
And I tend to do that a lot. But yeah. Perhaps anything from like 8 above was old, so it might only add 2 new bumpers here. LED Polito,
Do you need a drink? Bubbles or
orange
something?
bumper. Ooh, is that Europe? Ooh. Ooh, is that European like license plate or something? Like like the Picali, for example. Secondary Torian or Carbon Torian.
No rush at all.
Okay, I do really like that one with like the sign there, but I'm just gonna Carbon Torian one out. Doesn't really matter to me, it's just a cosmetic. So I do wonder if it's function though. Some lights they don't even bother to make a function though, so. Yeah, I'll just go Carbon Torian, I don't really care too much. And then assuming all the ones from here and above are old, that gives 3 new options. At least.
Making decisions is stressful.
So that'll be carbon diffuser, and then there's a vintage and then drilled rear valance. The drill has some holes in it, apparently. Guess I'll do that.
You've got an eye for this stuff.
Okay. Given that it's none, I don't think you could actually customize the engine block before. But yeah, now you can customize the engine block, which is pretty cool.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Okay, so there's 2 cylinder upgrades, like 2 6-cylinder upgrades, and then looks to be like 6 valve covers, minus stock, obviously. Wait, whoa. You can do ones in the back and the front, that's cool. So I wonder if you can do that and like one of these other bunch in the front. Unless you can only do like one.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting.
I'm curious how that would work. There's a skull one,
How many
okay.
cars you got in this garage again?
Skull and camo for more interesting options there. Do camo there.
Now you can read the book by the cover.
Okay, I want to get out of here real quick. Maybe actually check if you can still see one in the like back or something. Wait, hold on, wait. Okay, let me check actually. I might not need to get out of here to check that.
If you can think it, I can do it.
I don't know, actually, you can't see it from above, I don't think, actually. So yeah, I might need to unfortunately get out then. So I wonder if you can buy both of those.
Look after yourself.
Hard to see right now and then. If I do my, like, weapon flashlight or something, I might be able to see it now. Oh. So I guess that's what happens in the back if you choose a front-mounted one. I guess the back has, like, some, like, grill thing or something in the back, I don't know. Probably butchered the terminology there, I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but yeah. I'm not someone that super cares for cars necessarily. Like, they look cool, but I don't super care for them necessarily. So yeah. For those curious about that, if you do the front one, you can also do the back one, so don't waste your money on that. That's why I wanted to check that real quick. But yeah, obviously, since you cycle through those different options, I don't think you can check in the office, unfortunately.
What can we do
Like
to
for the
help?
mod shop, so I figured I'd go in there quick.
What can I help you with?
So yeah. I'm able to confirm that there's no point in doing none or like 6-cylinder, because the front ones replace the back thing.
Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something?
Okay, exhaust. Doesn't look like there's any new exhausts, really. Assuming anything like above this and in this as well. I assume only the stuff on the bottom from what I've equipped pretty much would be new, so because there's no bottom options past that, I assume again there's no new exhausts. So I'm not gonna bother check.
No rush
I'm
at
not gonna
all.
bother doing the exhaust thing, doing them better. Okay. Looks like a bunch of new fender options. Okay, there's like free racing arches, pouring arches, and then
Think
oh,
long
okay.
and hard.
Free racing arches and then free touring arches. Okay. I didn't realize there's free touring arches there for a moment. Ooh, a little like wide part at the bottom is cool. Whoa, it's got even wider there. Damn, it's called Widebody for a reason, so.
Making decisions is stressful.
Plus, I feel the carbon looks pretty good above the wheel, so I don't mind carbon on the arches per se as much as I would on like the front bumper.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Okay. Has a stock grill, so perhaps every single grill here is new. Maybe it didn't have grill modifications before. Say grill modifications that might be brand new on the wide body. What changes if the
Whatever you
racing
decide.
grill?
Technology and budget permitting.
Uh, oh, um, still trying to spot difference. I don't feel the same lunch per se. Grill remove just removes the badge,
How
but
many cars you got in this garage again?
honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really see a difference between stock and racing grill, so I don't know what's changing there. And something in the back looked like the grill, but not sure about that being the grill per se. Oh, okay, there might.
If
Some
you
of
can
them
think
change
it,
stuff like
I
beneath
can do
it.
it.
I don't know. There might be a minor change down there or something. I don't know. And sorry if I can't recognize all the changes on this, especially. But, like, I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't seem much is changing. Drilled grill. I don't know.
Do you need a drink?
What's the difference between
Bubbles?
grill remove and then drilled grill? Again, I'm not sure if I'm blind or if it's actually pretty hard to notice the difference. Tuner goal is like the first one I can actually notice the difference with, again, with those like things at the bottom there. Yeah, the only one I can
No
super
rush at
notice
all.
aside for the ones that remove the thing is the tuner grill. Okay, and then the other couple down here are pretty easy to spot as well. But they're all named different, so all these grills seem pretty unique looking in a sense. Kinda.
Think long and hard.
Plus, I kinda like the triangles for performance grill, but again, it's just a simple cosmetic. I don't care, so I'm just gonna do a race car grill. Goes better with the bumper, anyways, I would say.
Making decisions is stressful.
But I did not seem to have headlight covers before, so that looks to be new as well. There's some headlight glass from like the tuner vehicles. That's kind of cool to see. Ooh, retro cover.
Life
Like
is
that.
hard when you can have anything.
Yo, angry Brioso. That's cool. Gives it some like black around the skull. Yeah, definitely gotta go to Angry Brioso.
Not a bad job.
Okay. If this is anything to go off of, there might have only been like one hood thing in the past. So there's at least 10 new hood options. Maybe.
Whatever you desire.
You can actually put luggage
Technology
and
and
stuff on
legends
the
ready.
skull. Whoa, prop hood, you can see through there in the skull. Ooh, prop, that's like a grill thing, like a mesh thing on the back. If Annie had some glass to it or something. Ooh, Annie with like some card glass, that's cool. Ooh, I like how you can see a little bit of it with the drone. It's not anywhere near as crazy as some of the other
How many
ones.
cars you got in this garage again?
Yeah, like 5 Annie hoods. Yeah, 1 hood luggage. 2 propped hoods. Like 5 Annie hoods. A vented hood and then a drilled hood. That's still doing analysis of different types of hoods there. But I think that's like a European license plate on the back for that last one too. I didn't notice that actually. So if you want that unique license plate, looks like you need that last option. If you want the wider like license plate. And apparently I didn't do a horn here, so I gotta choose one. I kinda dig this to be honest.
If
I mean, it's
you
a
can think it,
pre-existing vehicle from
I
like
can
a
do
year
it.
and a year and a half ago. It's kind of a classic now, so I might do a classic one.
Cute
Yeah,
horn?
why not? And yeah, with Benny's now, you can do interior stuff that you clearly couldn't do before. You just have to like windshield stuff changes apparently. Yeah, apparently
Take you
it's
to
the
drink?
windshield things, like
Bubbles
going up
or
there a
something?
bit, like the wipers, whatever. And yeah, I think these are kind of copy paste from like some of the tuner vehicles, if I recall, from some of these interiors. These all could have maybe been interiors way back from like the original Benny vehicles or something. Or like the more sporty ones from like Import Export or something. So these might be pretty reused assets for the most part here. Definitely that last one there. Jeez, being laggy, what the fuck? Okay, what the hell, really? Why does it lag like that? What the hell? Okay, muscle door panel kind of sounds pretty unique, but I feel a lot of those other ones are very
No rush at all.
copy-paste, I feel. I feel a lot of them are very copy-paste, but maybe this one isn't. I'm just going to go my typical bottom option there, again. Alright, seat customization. Custom first person, apparently, to start. It's not necessarily great for looking at the whole seat. And yeah, again, as per usual with these like interior stuff, they're probably mostly copy-paste.
Think
So I'm
long
definitely
and
just going to go to that bottom option.
There you go.
And yeah, all these definitely were on previous Benny's vehicles as well. None of these are like really new or anything.
Making decisions is stressful.
Kind of prefer to look of the Clubman, but it's just a cosmetic. I don't really care too much per se, so I just need a professional one.
Looks good. Handles great.
And again, nothing unique here, obviously, just typical stuff. I guess I'll wait here in case I decide to change the colors for any reason.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Oh, there's still pole position. For some reason, just took it out of my livery for some reason. But apparently it takes away a livery if you upgrade with a livery already on. So apparently I have to put on the livery again if I want that one.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting.
Yeah, there's very some liveries before, and there's definitely gotta be some new ones in here now. I'm not gonna exactly remember which ones are or aren't new, to be honest. But a simple black and white dual stripes.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Wait, where is this? I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be on the hood, and because I don't have like a, not hood, maybe it's supposed to be on like the roof, but because I don't have the roof, maybe I don't see it, I don't know. I haven't really seen anything with that.
If you
I feel
can
like it's
think
supposed to be on like
it,
purple or something. So that might be on like the hood, that might be on like the roof only or something, I don't know. Shopping list. Got gasoline. Kind of a bit more complicated than some of the other ones, but still a pretty simple livery, I would say. More simple one there.
Do you need a drink?
Raleigh di
Bubbles?
Polito. I assume this one's new because there's that new like front like bumper with the like Raleigh di Polito and like the lights and stuff. So I assume this one's for sure new. Could be wrong though. I feel that's definitely a new livery. A bit more complicated than even this one. So a bit more detailed one there.
No rush at all.
But still, I would say it's a bit more on the simple side, maybe. Karate Racing New. It's actually a bit more. That's actually a bit more of a complex livery, in my opinion, at least. Bro, what? Well, if you get like the vented one there and whatnot, it seems to cut off the grotty text.
Think long and hard.
It's kind of an awkward design choice, I feel. sporty race car. That one's a bit more simple than the Grotti racing, I would say. Figure tires might be the most colorful livery so far of the, like, 9, I would say. Again, I already had the pole position on here, so I know this one's from the old one, so I know this one's not new. I don't think there's a way to put, like, livery on the bumper before, so they might add it a bit more compared to the regular Brioso 300 with the livery. And again, pole position's like a strip club in Vice City, so it's pretty cool, like, reference there to Vice City, and probably Vice City stories as well, for all I know. This was a race car.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget.
Seems actually I had a lot of black, actually, so it's actually a pretty colorful livery. And given I have, like, the carbon, like, front bumper on there, I feel it goes pretty well with that carbon front bumper, so that's a good one. Perhaps to go with the front bumper if you choose that bottom one for a Pisswasser race car.
How many cars
Dust
in this garage?
Devil's Racer. Maybe one of the more colorful ones so far, but kind of a bit simple still, I would say. Wait, what the hell? Why is there, like, random, like, white color on one side of the, like, grill or something? Is it just me, or does that look, like, very, like, off-putting or, like, off-placed or something? I don't know, like, it looks like some offset part of the livery or something. Wonder if that's like a goof or, like, a mistake or something, given the other parts of the, like, front, like, grill thing, whatever, don't have livery to. I don't know, maybe there's a reason it's not like that, I don't know. Hard to say if it's intentional or unintentional.
Do you need a drink?
Yeah, it looks a bit weird there, perhaps. Maybe it could be something worth considering on that one. Ooh, tribal warrior. Not warrior, but tribal wrap. That's a lot of blue, actually. I think it might be, like, the first, like, pretty complex livery, in my opinion, at least. Ooh, a ragged run with, like, the green on top. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
No rush at all.
It's like half the car green on top. Very good one there, in my opinion. Atomic tires. I feel that one definitely gets a good bit more simple than the last couple. Total ride motos.
Long and hard.
It even has, like, a little emblem thing on the top there and stuff. And covers a good bit of like back half of the vehicle there. Benny's flames, ooh. Really love flame liveries in this game.
Making decisions is stressful.
Ooh, blue Benny flames, okay. Definitely want to go to those blue Benny's flames.
They're gonna know she's yours.
Okay, I think blue and purple would actually still work pretty good, so I think I will stay with my colors then. I don't know necessarily why I chose, like, matte blue, like, matte purple, whatever, but yeah, it goes good with the new livery I chose, so I'm keeping it, and I think at least. So back over to interior, light color. Chose, like, match after purple and then, like, dark blue, I think, if I remember from earlier. Purple is, like, my primary, I think, right? Oh, okay, I guess there's a trim color now, too. But still, I think I typically choose second color to model, like, all the inside colors off of, kind of. Alright, yeah, dark blue secondary. Alright.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting.
Doesn't actually look to be a dark blue in the light color. Gotta choose something else, it looks like. Choose some other blue on, that's for sure, I'll be fine. My neon light color is just a typical blue, so I might just do blue. Yeah, I think my neon color is already blue, so I'll just do blue. Okay, mirrors. If this isn't even to go off of the first three, seem to be old. So I believe at least 4 new ones, I would say.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
So vintage mirror, racing mirror. Okay, yeah. Vintage, terrain, and then there's 2 racing mirrors. And then pretty small ones there, it looks like. Yeah, actually, the terrain one looks pretty interesting,
I can do it.
in my opinion. Size for being multiple bottom option detail looks pretty interesting.
Looking good.
I guess because it turns bennies, it branches out to a license plate section, even though you can't do like a vanity plate.
Do you need a
If
drink?
you can't do the vanity plate, I feel it should still just be one option, but without having to like select licenses there, but whatever. Yeah, I gotta do a trim color. Trim color seems to have more options than light color, at least. So I might go to dark blue to go more of the secondary here. Alright, yeah. Did regular blue because I can do dark blue for the light color, so I'll do dark blue for trim color.
Girl is looking good.
Okay, if this isn't even to go off of, there might have only been 1 roll cage minus no roll cage before, so there's at least a few new roll cages, it looks like. Maybe you can put some on the roof now, that's cool. Ooh. 2 dash dodger and then 2 like full roll cages, it looks like. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Down in the padded full. And if this is all even to go off of, it looks like there was like 12 hood options, or not hood options, but 12 roof options before. So then it's plastic vents, performance scoop, and racing scoop at least. So only a couple more roofs, it looks like. Damn. I almost want to have the like full top down, that's just pretty cool and unique. But then again, it makes you easier to get shot as well, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, I would say. But yeah, I would kind of rather have more back protections. Definitely want to choose one of these couple newer ones. Definitely doing the racing scoop.
To match the driver.
sound strips. Looks to have more. Looks to have more unique sound strips than the average Criminal Enterprises DLC vehicle. Because it did sound strips already on some like Criminal Enterprise like DLC vehicles, and they're all like power metal or like mind mock like sound strips typically, I feel. So it's actually pretty cool to see some pretty cool unique sound strips in this vehicle compared to the average one from this DLC again. Yeah, primary, secondary carbon is have Benny liveries on the bellies with the Benny's like flame liveries, it appears. Assume the red one obviously would have the same or similar at least.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Retro sun visor, pretty interesting there. It even goes like outward a bit, that's pretty cool. You can do like ones of like the different like tuner like colored glass kind of thing they did. Red, green, blue, yellow. Polished drill visor, that's cool.
You can think it.
And a painted drill visor too, okay. Definitely in the painted drill. Goes good with that back there.
Baby's all grown up.
And yeah, I think I actually added a spoiler when I did the conversion. I think it was like the one thing I noticed right out. I mean, that was the first thing I noticed right away is that I added a spoiler. So I don't necessarily think it had a spoiler for the regular Brioso 300. I could be wrong. If this is anything to go off of, then maybe if it had spoilers, then maybe it had none endurance wing, current endurance wing, and GT wing before in addition to this one here. There's 2 track wings. Getting laggy again, apparently. What was it mean? Spoilers on the freaking wheels, that's cool. And spoilers on the fucking wheels, that's cool now. Track wing, painted track wing, basically same thing, but adds like primary, not primary, secondary color. God damn, the game. What's wrong with this fucking game? I feel it hasn't. I feel it has something new with the Criminal Enterprise update, and it gets all laggy like that for some reason. Gee. I don't know why it gets all laggy like that.
Long and hard.
And then yeah, there's race and carbon race wing. 3O SPL wing. Carbon version. Time attack wing. Carbon version. Whoa, a Tauren ring. Wing, that's cool. I said ring, but yeah, I mean wing.
Making decisions is stressful.
I gotta go to that unique one there, that's pretty cool. And yeah, obviously you need to do spoiler for that traction boost. For that traction bonus, anything else use that's for no spoiler. Didn't expect anything new there.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Okay, it looks like you can customize the trunk before, and that seems to be new. Seems you couldn't do that previously. Oh yeah, because initially the engine was in the back, at least initially. I'm not sure with like the front like modification thing I did earlier now, but yeah. Trunk on this is the front, that's right. I was like, why can't I go to the back? Well, yeah, that's because in the front.
Technology and budget permitting.
Okay, for stock, non-second carbon. Twin vented, there's 3 of those as well. Typical free. Racing has a typical free as well. Alright, yeah. It's basically 3 options per trunk.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
Trying to go a bit slow here so people can see it a bit better for the differences and stuff. do like the sleekness of the vents there better, kind of, but yeah. It's probably one of my like worst kinds of modifications I do when I do like the hood or like trunk on the carbon. Any ever carbon again, I feel it's pretty decent looking, but I don't know, carbon on like hood, trunk, I don't know why I do it. I kind of don't like it, to be honest. I just like to choose the bottom options most of the time. It's the more expensive options because I really don't care too much. I just like to blow the most money I can on a vehicle, kind of.
Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something?
Performance, second performance. Yeah, I'm definitely in performance on
How's
the
that done for
carbon
you?
just because I like to choose all the bottom options and why not. I assume it stays the compact class, so I assume the wheel owner is what I want at least. Oh yeah, wait, you can do bennies now, that's right. Obviously you can
No
do
rush.
bennies now because it's a bennies vehicle now. It's been a while since Benny vehicles released. I forgot I would be able to do the new Benny's runs out. Okay, so it's a Grotti Brioso 300 wide body. Probably still a compact class. G for Grotti already right off the bat. So I'm literally want to do the most expensive here. I think it's definitely the most expensive. The gold big dog spokes.
Think long and hard.
I'm gonna do either dark blue or like blue. One of the two. Probably again.
Making decisions is stressful.
Okay. Midnight blue, royal blue, baby blue, bright blue. Okay. There's not one just called blue and there's not one just called dark blue. So I'll choose a different blue. I like doing baby blue for the different like colored wheels. Because you can't do like the Epsilon like baby blue. It's like a proper color unless you do it as like
Life
a
is
crew
hard when
color or
you have
something.
everything.
So having baby blue is an option in the wheels. I like that, so I'm just gonna do baby blue. Oh yeah, that's right, you can do these too. It's been a while again since many vehicles were released. I did a lot
Whatever
of
you
blues,
decide.
I'll probably do the blue
Technology
lines.
and budget permitting.
Atomic is like typical. I want to do a more out of the. I want to do a more crazy option here, because obviously Atomic's just a typical thing you can do. So I'm going to do the blue lines. Still seeing the blue tire smoke. And that's my Grotti Brioso 300 wide
How
body,
many cars you got in this
minus
garage
colored
again?
headlights, pretty much. Still gotta do that. But yeah, it's almost the final product of my Grotti Brioso 300 wide body here. And yet still a compact as I recalled and expected. I think only one Benny's vehicle actually changes class. I think with this update it's coming out later on. But yeah, the other couple I think stay the same class. I think there's like 3 more of these still coming out, if I recall. But yeah, as for the performance on this, Like I've mentioned last week with the Ruiner CZ8, I unfortunately cannot get the performance on this because the source I use actually isn't like doing YouTube videos right now because they're on like a vacation or something, so I don't have performance to give. But given the regular Brioso 300's at like the bottom of the compact class and it's a wide body, it's not like some like sportier version or anything, I assume it won't be the best compact anyways. So you only really probably want this for the extra customizations. You'll probably still want the Brioso RA HSW, obviously on 9th gen, that's a given. Obviously this doesn't have HSW, so it's already not the best one for 9th gen. And then 8th gen, again, I think the regular one's like the worst for compact class. Like performance-wise for the regular one. So yeah, the wide body doesn't really... The wide body name to me wouldn't suggest much of a performance improvement. So I don't really feel this would be a top-tier compact vehicle anyways. So probably want to skip out on if you're going for performance only and not customizations. Or at least that's my guess. As I educate, yes. Alright, I did blue. So I'm doing blue here as well. And as the engine there, like rev, whatever. Oh yeah, I should probably like recall my Spiro before I forget any longer. Cause I think it's still out. So I can still do that in here. Alright, yeah, I can. Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect the. It wasn't getting when I called it Angry Brioso on the headlight. But if you do Angry Brioso, it actually makes it look angry. I found it's actually just because it was like black ground and actually expect it to actually look angry. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool detail in there. So yeah, if you use Angry Brioso, it actually makes your vehicle look angry. Very impressive detail. Probably not there. Here. And yes, this isn't a super reliable test, obviously I just like to take it around here to use it a bit. Again, I don't know the performance unfortunately because my source is on like, the source I use is on vacation right now or something. But yeah. I'll look at the Brioso 300 real quick, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a good performing compact without wide bodies. I know wide body changes that. We had a regular Brioso 300's F tier for the compact class. With a 14th place lap time, 14th place top speed. So that's literally the worst compact for the regular Brioso 300. And yeah, I assume it doesn't change with the wide body. I'd say wide body having a slight improvement difference over the regular Brioso 300, but I don't see it being top tier like I mentioned for compact class. Especially not in 19 with Brioso 300 HSW or RA HSW. Yeah, Brioso RA HSW would be number one Lampkin, no doubt. And even then, I would say the BF Club would probably still be the best option for like 8th gen would be the BF Club again. Yeah, I'm actually gonna redo that. Got messed up there. want to enter this track or whatever. Wow. Okay, I did not expect that to happen. Honestly, I could even see a wide body being slower than the regular 300. I don't know. Wow, okay, shit, I'm not good in this vehicle, apparently. Yeah, wide body, even it makes the body more wide and adds like more parts to it. I can even see it being slower than the regular 300 Brioso, regular Brioso 300 realistically. But again, I could also see having slight improvement, but not that much improvement over the regular Brioso. So it might still be like underneath like top 10 even, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, probably not when you want to use it in races. Yeah, I know I butchered this test, but still probably would have got like a minute to like a minute 10 at best, I would say. They're currently not going to be that good, I would say. So I imagine everyone's do way better in there. Minus the HSW Bros RA, and it's obviously a given. Yeah, I don't know why I'm actually gonna do kind of be here, actually. Oh yeah, I might actually like see the random event actually if I want to try to get it. So that's actually why I'm doing that. Unless I probably go bottom to top, I'm not gonna go in like my number order and that'd be too specific and too long, I feel. I'll try it with the Sparrow and then maybe I'll try with the Pyro near the end of the stream like I had to do with like the Smuggler events the last time around. Because this one spawned for me until the end and that was when I was in like Pyro or something. So that could happen again for all I know, if it even wants to spawn at all. Because again, it's a random event, and being random obviously is not going to be guaranteed that you get one every 20 or 30 minutes, whatever the requirements are I mentioned earlier. I think they'll pair a beat as well, that's right. I hear even pretty, like half of them are in the city, I think. Right? One, two, three. Got lost actually. Hold on, let me do like this one. Okay, there's like 5 in the city, 5 outside the city. I was already on that one clearly. Looks like that one didn't have it. Yeah, it's clearly definitely been like 30, it's definitely been 20, 30 minutes given I was customizing the car for a while. That's kind of why I did it, so I could pass time easy for a while. For the event. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much where I marked and all. It wasn't there. And again, if I don't get it, it's not my fault. It's just, obviously, it's a random event, and this is not guaranteed to happen, unfortunately. Alright, so far I'm not having luck right now. But again, near the end I might try with the pyro. Otherwise, I'm just probably gonna do it off stream, to be fucking honest. Or I might keep trying in like other streams or something. Probably not gonna get all 5 of them if you... come on, I don't want plane. That happened, then my mind get the overthink. Is there a way to just easily end this? I'm not even sure. Is it above me? What the fuck? Oh yeah, okay, there it is. I wanna see if I can destroy it. Might not take actual damage, you know. Might be scripted not to get damage or something. I got one. 2, so it doesn't matter. If I turn to a jet icon, I'll feel about. It's a jet icon to be hit, so. I'm gonna do it twice. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't want to take him though. Hope it just despawns, otherwise that might be a problem. Alright, good. It looks like it despawned. Can maybe check after the proposed to leave. Yeah, stone doesn't seem to be here. Oh. Ah, my god. Please don't tell me I have to collect it. Might just do it after I lose the popos if I can. That's irritating, bro. Hopefully since I already got that one level, they won't get another one. I'm not gonna borrow this scuba suit, I'm just gonna try to get it quick. Yeah, of course I get the smuggler point, but not the crime scene. Yep, you get it again, that's pretty dumb. I already had a one level when I get it again, so I don't know. Yeah, because I wasn't currently searching for it earlier. Seriously? I had such an easy time with this last time again, because of scuba suit. Come on. Can't do that while in the water, I guess. Oh, okay, here it is. Character, just touch it already, come on. Oh my god. Really? I swear I touched tension. What the fuck? What? Is it glitched or what? Okay, I swear I'm fucking touching it. What the God, what the fuck? No, I'm not even sure if it's gonna spawn a random event now. Seriously, I swear I'm touching it now. Okay, what? Now I suddenly can get it. Like, wow. And yeah, I'm only doing that obviously right now so I can get rid of the random event. So it's not that I wanted to do, I just want to get rid of the random event. Hopefully get the crime scene. But yeah, also like from last week or like 2 weeks ago when they released that. So yeah, that's my second one now. Both were actually the same location for me, funnily enough, I think. I think my other one was literally in the same location. Really fucking hoping I got the crime scene area. I got excited when it started blue dot for a bit, but then I was like, ah, shit, I heard a point once instead. I was like, ah, man, come on, it's a fucking same ass event. I'm clearly not trying to get it. So I guess one of those is just coincidentally got close to the smuggler plane thing, whatever. Okay, I think I saw the city ones there. So again, I'm gonna still try with the helicopter, at least for now. Though, I don't know, maybe I should try Hydra, actually. I was thinking Pyro before, but I was only because it's like the fastest jet, but if you want a faster VTOL jet, I can actually go like helicopters mod, and yeah, something like Hydra would probably be best for trying to get these random events. So yeah, faster vehicle for getting around the map obviously is better. But I will do one round at least trying to Sparrow for it. And I think some of the wording actually on the newswire kind of suggests that the crime scenes might actually end up being a rare random event as well, not one that's actually as common as like an export vehicle, for example. But I feel ones like export vehicles, for example, are pretty common, but according to some of the wording, it could be more of a like rare random event as well, so it might be rarer than other random events. Just going off of some of the wording from the newswire. Alright, I guess I'll try by almost C next. Okay, hopefully I eventually get at least one component. Cause yeah. Again, according to GTA series videos, you apparently can only mainly get one component typically in like one lobby. So you may have to go into like a separate lobby per like components. You might have to be in like 5 invite-only lobbies for like 20 to 30 minutes. So it could be like a 2.5 to like 3 hour at least like time investment to try to get the service carbine. If you truly are limited to one for like 20 to 30 minutes per invite-only lobby. I think it's like up there. Hopefully, but yeah, probably not. Yep, no. Fuck you, Cockstar, a little bit. I'm not far from the quarries, like the 8th one I need to check here. Again, this is just for now. I mean, again, me trying to layer up like a Hydra or something faster. Near the end of the stream. Or like every once in a while on the stream. I think it was like around here or something I marked. Yeah. Like the left has been grape cedar strip, I guess I go next, and then I'll go that last one, like Cleo Bay, whatever. And if I don't get it this time around, then I'll try it throughout the stream still, kind of every once in a while, maybe. Might try at least like a time or two more across the map. Hope I get no more different ones I don't want. Okay, no, it didn't look like one spawned here either. Currently, at least. So I'll try over on Cleo Bay, and then if I don't get it there, then I'll weld them. And you know what I might do? I might stay in the location for like a couple of few minutes because that actually worked for me with like the Kyle Priga Heist like metal detector. I like sat in a location talking about some like discounts or something. Something I can talk about without going to the location. I might do that for a couple of few minutes to see if when I leave a location if it wants to suddenly spawn. So it actually happened to me when I went for the metal detector. So if you stand around in a location for a few minutes, and it's not there, and you leave, it could actually spawn by you. If that's an indication, because that happened to me with the metal detector. So it could be worth staying at a spot even for a few minutes. But most likely not. If you don't get it first, you're probably not gonna get it. May have just been stupid luck or something when that happened to me. Alright, doesn't look like it wanted to spawn. Yeah, I'm gonna try maybe just staying over here for a couple minutes talking some discounts or something. It's maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. I'll start talking about some stuff I can talk about on the go here. But yeah, I don't think there was any like indication of it on the main menu, but there is also the LD Organics collectible, which is another thing they mentioned at the bottom of like last event newswire. They hint at some of the like coming content coming in the next event. So I guess I'll talk about that right now. I'm not going to do that on stream because there's like 100 collectibles you have to collect. 100 collectibles to collect when I'm also talking about like the actual event stuff on a stream. That's way too much to cover on one stream, I feel. So I'll do that on either a separate stream or when I do like the biker business stream or something. Because that would actually go pretty well with biker businesses being like a LD organic, like cannabis, like weed kind of thing, whatever. But yeah, LD Organics latest delivery goes already. Lamar's venture into the cannabis industry has never snagged a delivery of exotic flowers from Liberty City when missing. And now there are 100 bags of LD Organics products strewn about the greater Los Santos area. Every package you collect will net you GTA money and RP, plus collect all 100 for an additional money bonus and exclusive LD Organics merchandise. But yeah, if I heard right from JT Series videos, the total amount you get by collecting all 100 is like $150,000, like 100,000 RP, and then you get clothing as well. So the exclusive LD Organic merchandise is like the most exclusive thing you get for collecting 100 of the LD Organic collectibles for all 100. So honestly, in my opinion, this doesn't sound too much worth your time. The amount of money you'll get, and the amount of money you'll get for the amount of time it takes to collect those collectibles, you can easily make so much more money in that same amount of time if you were doing other things. And then they don't even give you that like Lamar, like they don't even give you that like Lamar like weed van thing from like the contract with the missions or whatever. Like it's called like a Yuga, it's called like a Yuga Custom or something like that, if I remember right, for like the weed vehicle. I know there's like a Yuga Classic, like 4x4, the one that you actually buy. But I'm talking about Lamar's like weed van, which is like a regular Yuga like custom or something, not Yuga Classic, but Yuga Custom. Very missed opportunity not to like make that a reward, given they actually did like new Benny's vehicles in this exact update with the Criminal Enterprise update. Like you would think for making a Scout 100 of those, you would think you would literally get his van as a purchasable vehicle or something. But nah. Screw actually making a full-on Yuga Custom, just gives them damn merchandise for collecting 100 collectibles that take like God knows how fucking long, probably like a couple hours at least. So yeah, the LD Organic collectible, I'm not really hyped for that. Definitely not doing that on the stream. Maybe another stream. Either its own stream or with something else. But not this stream. Ah, come on, the pave on it, really, bro, come on. I see it stuck around there for a while. Like, bro, what a troll. I was like, oh, yes, this thing happening, I'm getting a weapon component, but nope. first time I got the smaller plane, this time I have to pay for it. Like, bruh. I'm literally getting everything else with the crime scene, literally. Literally got everything besides the crime scene. No bullshit, bruh. What's that fucking bullshit, bro? Fucking bruh. Anyways, I think it's time I get to Dallas Cartman to talk about the, like, test ride and, like, test track vehicles and, like, prize ride and stuff. Seriously, I can't believe that happened. 2 times to get gypped off a crime scene with something similar in the same area. To be honest, I felt there's gonna be way too many random events added in this one update though. Like, they spawned well and that would be something, but they don't necessarily spawn all that well, so having a good bunch of random events kinda gets repetitive in this game when it's not even easy to get some of them. Gotta be one more check, like at that one, and then I'll just go to the car meet. To then go over the stuff I haven't went over there yet. Cause all I did there was it car lights and like a test track thing for the new vehicle. I don't know how I managed to scrape the tail there, but whatever. But yeah, anyways, here for the test ride vehicles. My only meaning go in details of them if they're actually on discount. I think these two are on discount, but I don't think this one is. So there's one that's not on discount. I think it's the Bestia GTS. So look at discounts quick, see which ones are worth talking about. Yeah, Hustler and RE7B. But yeah, no, I don't see the... Yeah, no, I don't see the Bestia GTS as a discount. Yeah, I think that's the standard price there. Yeah, the Grotti Bestia GTS. It's kind of just a typical, like, two-door, like, sport car or whatever. I don't think it's from, like, a retro GT title or anything. And yeah, the performance... It's a vehicle from, like, 2016. And I don't recall it necessarily being all that good anywhere. Could have, like, a niche... The best I could see for it is maybe a niche use in top speed. I don't necessarily know the top speed of it. I'm not going to really look at it either because it's not on discount. Honestly, I'd probably say probably a pass on that one. And then the Ennis RE7B is 40% off right now on a discount. And that is $1,485,000. And that's the one that's in the sprunk colors, whereas the other ones are in E-Cola colors. And yeah, this one's definitely a supercar. But yeah. The RE7B before the criminal enterprises DLC at least is a B tier supercar according to roughly 1322 spreadsheet. At 11th place lap time and then 32nd place top speed. But yeah. Without HSW vehicles, technically that could be 8th place lap time or something. So I don't know, maybe an 8th gen it could still be within like top 10 for lap time, which can be kind of okay. But 9th gen, it would definitely be a pass on the 9th gen systems with the HSW vehicles. But I don't know, it could still be somewhat okay for lap time for the 8th gen in particular. So it could be a somewhat usable vehicle in a racing situation. And then the Vapid Hustler, that would be a muscle car, pretty sure. And it's also a nostalgic vehicle from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm pretty sure Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the first game in the GT series to feature the Vapid Hustler. I think in that game it was actually like Denise's like vehicle, like the first girlfriend you get in San Andreas, Denise. I think she had the Hustler. That's kind of like where the Hustler is most known from. That's like Denise's vehicle from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So that's the nostalgia of it. But I obviously assume it's not going to be good performance, but I'll still go over it because it's on a discount. Alright, yeah. Before Criminal Enterprises, it would probably be in like F tier now, even. Hustler was a E tier, like muscle car. Which makes it 34th place top time, and then actually 7th place top speed, it looks like. It's not bad. I think I saw that right. Yeah, apparently the Hustler actually has some pretty okay top speed actually for the muscle car class. Yeah, 34th place lap times, 7th place top speed. There is a Vigero, like, there's like a big Euro one coming out with HSW though, so I would definitely make it at least 8th place for 9th gen. Greenwood I don't think would be better than the Hustler for top speed per se, but there's also the Ruiner CC8 from last week as well. So putting Colonel Enterprise vehicles into account, even I could maybe still see this one being top 10 for top speed in the muscle car class for like a highway racing situation. So even the Hustler can actually be kind of a pretty okay vehicle in terms of top speed. But lap time, you typically want lap time over top speed though. So if I would recommend one vehicle from the test rides this time, it would be the RE7B, no doubt. But both of them are somewhat okay options still. And with the Hustler, you're actually getting a retro vehicle, as I explained earlier. So that's a little bit of a bonus. But yeah, prize art challenge this time around goes for the LS Car Meet Series, so that would be like Pursuit Race and like Street Race. And you gotta place top 4 for 4 days in a row. The one annoying part of it will be 4 days in a row. Top 4 is not a ridiculous ask though. Not even for a Pursuit Race per se. Yeah. Top 4 days in a row, whatever. You can even do that with a bare minimal Pursuit Race of 4 players. So if you got a couple friends willing to do a Pursuit Race for a bare minimal 4-player Pursuit Race, that would be an easy way still to even get that challenge. But obviously the best way would be street races. Or if you can do like the sprint races, whatever, in like free mode from like the car meet, if those count as well for like the sprint races, then that could be good even. I would recommend the street races though. I would say street races would probably be the best bet. And yeah, that's the BF Club. And BF Club is actually a pretty good compact vehicle. It's probably even better performance than the new Brioso 300 Widebody, as I explained earlier. Because yeah, the regular Brioso 300 is like the worst compact, so the Widebody's definitely not going to be that much better for the Widebody, I would say. So yeah. It's very likely the BF Club is still a number 2 lap time and still a number 2 top speed. I say even with the new Brioso 300 Widebody. See, if even the regular one's like very bad, I assume Widebody's very bad performance-wise. So yeah, 2nd place lap time, 2nd place top speed, only behind like the HSW Brioso RA, because that has HSW. And on 8th gen, it's the best compact, basically, on 8th gen. Very good deal here with the BF Club. Not only that, it's another nostalgic vehicle from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, the BF Club is a very nostalgic vehicle from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas as well, because it returns from that game. Just like the Hustler. And yeah, HSW test ride this time around is a coil cyclone 2. The electric car has HSW upgrades. And as I explained earlier when talking about like the top tier supercars, the main thing it has is acceleration, which means it gets to top speed pretty quick. So it gets to top speed pretty quick, but the top speed is not that good compared to other HSW vehicles. It's a weak top speed, but it gets to top speed in like almost an instant, which is amazing. So that's a pretty interesting niche use, I would say, in that regard, especially being HSW. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can think of right now. Oh yeah. Should be a new vending machine, I think, actually. I think I heard there should be a new vending machine over in the car meet. To celebrate the, like, Sprung versus E. coli. I think it's like a junk energy, like, vending machine or something. So I wanted to see if that's true or not. Wouldn't be marked, it looks like, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if these were here before, but yeah. There's apparently brand new, like, vending machines that they added across the map in celebration of the new event. Not sure if they'll go away after the event or if they'll be permanent. They could be permanent, maybe don't go away afterwards. Yeah, like I said, it's not supposed to be eco or sprung. I think it's supposed to be a junk energy one somewhere. That's what I heard at least, but I wouldn't necessarily know like where per se.
Greetings. We don't fear states.
I don't know, that's what I heard at least. Or would there even be room for a junk energy like vending machine? I wonder. If not, then I think here the import-export warehouse might have that. I think that's Houston done though, but I don't feel he really like showed much of a photograph of him per se though. So I don't know. I don't know, I've never seen a new vending machine, I don't know. Not sure if I'm just blind or what. I swore I read on like Twitter or something from a reputable like leaker that typically gets stuff right or something or whatever this is. There's supposed to be a new vending machine. Alright, I think I'll check the little like import-export warehouse because apparently that has it as well. That would be kind of weird to expand import-export warehouse with a vending machine of all things. And not like actually the new like business side of things. For like new content with that, like they did for other businesses with criminal enterprise. Then again, Smuggler's Run, they didn't do anything either, but they had like the new like Smuggler like random events, so I guess it's technically possible. Yeah, I can still go there. It seems. Oh yeah, well you can do everything in invite only now, so of course I could go there now. If you couldn't for some reason invite only. No, the only thing you definitely couldn't do invite only before was like going on the computer and stuff, I was there. I assume they're inside, obviously not like outside. But yeah, Rockstar themselves didn't mention that there would be like junk, like energy drink, like machines in like certain places. Just something I heard about on Twitter. Not just from like a nobody either. Again, I think it was from like Test2 or something. Someone actually pretty kind of reputable. I think the other ones are like around like the computer now, if I remember. Just the one that was on here before, right? Sprunk, Equal.
Keep on keeping on.
I don't know, I'm starting to think that it was just hearsay or some shit. I don't know. I don't know, if I sort of heard it was like new junk energy drink, like vending machines in the IE warehouse and Alice Carmi from what I remember hearing. I'm not about to waste more time trying to find that now, honestly. I think I might write it off as a myth now. I don't know, apparently there's supposed to be like a junk energy like skydives being in the intro feed, so maybe they were talking about like upcoming content, not like something already out right now, per se. But if anyone knows what I'm kind of talking about there, with like a junk energy, like vending machine or something, feel free to let me know if anyone watches this part for any reason. But yeah. But anyways, since there wasn't much information on like the what's new section, I'll mention all this like Sprung versus E-Cola cheeser side. Brand loyalty is a capitalist fever dream. Supply and demand seem to perfect harmony, but how can a true winner be decided when there are two names aligned, laying claim to the caffeinated beverage industry? Sprung and E-Cola are asking fans to stand up and literally be counted. Over the next 3 weeks, cast votes for your favorite carbonated drink, or decked out in official merch to represent your preferred corner of the American soft drink market. Cast your vote. Cast your first vote by joining the official Sprunk E-Cola crew on Rockstar Social Club. On Social Club. Again, I kind of showed that earlier. Like I said, I chose E-Cola just because I prefer caffeinated beverages over non-caffeinated beverages. So because cola is caffeinated and like Sprunk and stuff would not be per se. Because it's like Sprite and not like Mountain Dew, for example. That's why I chose E-Cola. And it seems Rockstar made them in the beginning of August. I assume Rockstar made those. So I guess they prepared the event like a month ahead or something almost. So you can join like an official like Sprunk or E-Cola crew. And I hope it lasts longer than the 3 weeks. I hope they don't like delete the crew or anything. But yeah. You can literally see the numbers of people on those crews. So you can literally already tell that like Sprunk's basically already going to win, but I still chose E-Cola now. I'm not just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to choose my own thing, quite frankly. And E-Cola is what I decide with. Be my choice all you want, but that's my choice because I like caffeinated beverages over non-caffeinated beverages. Game, set, and fucking match. That's my fucking opinion there. Or the Sprunkers can go cry about it or something. Then begin building up your crew rank, which will allow you to apply crew colors and the iconic Sprunk or E-Cola logos to personal vehicles and clothing. So if you build up crew rank, you can actually apply the crew color and then the iconic Sprunk or E-Cola logos to personal vehicles and clothing. But honestly, you could probably kind of do something on your own if you could figure out like the hex color, and then also if you were able to make that livery into your own thing anyways. I wouldn't doubt that there was already like E-Cola and like Sprunk communities out there before this all. But it's pretty cool to see it mainstream, like the green and like purple alien kind of thing they did like a year back or whatever. Cast as many votes as you like by pounding as many cans of good stuff as your stomach can handle from Sprunk or E-Cola vending machines, convenience stores, or snack bowls across Los Santos and Wayne County. Each one counts as a vote. So yeah. Each like E-cola, for example, that you drink counts as a vote. Same goes with Sprunk, which hasn't previously been a snack, but like I mentioned earlier, is a brand new snack with Sprunk. So Sprunk is now a health item. Wait, I did triangle. Oh. Well, you can drop it with triangle, that's cool. Wait, I swear I pressed triangle earlier, I thought I did. Weird. I think I did. I don't get how I dropped that. I literally pressed triangle and then I keep trying it again and it didn't seem to drop it. Weird. But yeah. Let me go over to Simeon's so I can show that off actually. Because Simeon's is a very good, convenient way to get snacks. Honestly, there's like the office and like the facility, office facility, like the auto shop and like the agency. There's so many different properties you can get like free snacks from and of infinite quantities as well. Convenience stores, those are from day one, and the problem with convenience stores is they only have a limited supply and each one only has like a certain supply or something. So the convenience stores eventually run out, so if you're trying to get as many points as you can by drinking stuff, don't go to a convenience store. That's just a waste of time. You want to go to a snack bowl that has like an infinite amount. And I think Simeon's is the most convenient because it's actually outside. You don't have to go into a separate loading screen. Like if you went into your office or like your facility or auto shop, for example, in any other property, you have that like loading screen to deal with. Like yeah, it might not be long, but might as well go to convenient option here. Might as well definitely go to convenient option. Don't see Sprunk here, but oh well. Essence of life in a can. Nice description, but yeah, brand new snack here with Sprunk. And yeah, I do also hear there's a glitch, by the way, as well with Sprunk. I'm not gonna say how to do it because it's unfair to the E-cola people like myself, but yeah. Apparently there's a glitch where like a certain property you can get like well above like 10 Sprunk. I guess since they don't like quality check things very well, I guess it's like one property like you can get way more than like 10 Sprunks basically. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what the property is. But yeah, apparently Sprunk is bugged. I'm not sure if they fixed it where you can have like way more than 10 if you do it correctly. 12. How do I have 12? I think the limit's supposed to be 10, but yeah. Wait. What? I have 28 now. What the fuck? I mean, shit, I'll take it. I'll use them after the event's over so I don't count as sprung points. Yeah, I did there with E-cola, for example, and it go up. And yeah, not sure if people can hear it, but I'm tapping like crazy on cross on my dual sense. Bro, that's so fucking broken. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Sprunk literally wins with that alone. Just call off the fucking challenge, Cockstar. Fix your game. I'll do one at least. Oh, it does say you can drop a triangle. Maybe two. My long hold cross. No, what? how to do a third one. I guess I didn't go fast enough. Yeah, Simeon, fuck you. Come on, I wish I could choose it now. Let's go and cover. Can't choose it and trade out, unfortunately. Oh yeah, E-Cola for the win. This is caffeinated.
Hi there. Come on, I'm working here.
Here's Simeon. Oh, hey, there's Simeon. Oh, bitch. There. Dropped so next to you, bitches. There. I officially now drunk more. There now officially drunk more E-Cola than Sprunk. Like my team suggests I would. Give me E-Cola now. Wait, did my character even do any animation? Come on now, boy. I mean, I'm kicking all the way for some reason. Don't. Character literally just threw on the couch. Wow. But yeah, Brandy snack with Sprunk. The most overpowered snack so far, because you can apparently even get them even when it says full, apparently. Like, wow. What kind of oversight did they not catch there with the, like, with it being able to go above 10? Like, did they not play test their own fucking game or some shit? Like, bruh. Team Sprunk clearly already won. Even without, like, having more crew members, just because of that glitch alone. Like, for real, no. I mean, in the future it would be nice, because if they don't take those away, that's, like, so much hope we can have, but, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even, like, do it on purpose. I did it on accident there when I had 12. It's supposed to be capped at 10, I'm pretty sure, but I think I had, like, 12 when I first showed my interaction menu. I think I had 12 the first time, so I even got, like, 2 by complete accident, so I was like, eh, might as well get more. After September 14th, after September 14th, votes will be counted in the number of crew members plus the tally of drinks consumed, sprunk, and bodysuits claimed. One not below will determine the winner. Oh yeah, the bodysuits. Let me get one. Or both of them. I'll definitely get both if I can. Should be able to get both. Start off sprunk and then I'll get equal. Make it fair for my team representing. Shall go here. I'm not gonna go all the way over to that one with Brioso evolving.
Hi.
And yeah, it's supposed to go for
I'll
bodysuits.
grind it, I guess.
And yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, these were in the game files since Los Santos tuners. That explains why it says Los Santos tuners. These were just unlocked till this. These were just like locked in the game files till this week. But yeah, now they're finally using them, which is pretty cool. There, got Sprunk first. Fuck Sprunk. It's not even caffeinated, so it's overrated. It's overrated because it's not caffeinated, for fuck's sakes. Eco, on the other hand, is caffeinated. I like it.
Hope you find
Deliciously
whatever it is you're
infectious. Let's
looking
go.
for.
Damn, how does my character even fucking see through this shit? What the hell? I don't think I can realistically see through this
Thanks.
shit. Okay. Can't call that one alien ball. So
Somebody say something?
I might go more creative name here. E Cath. There. I called it E-caffeinated one. That's just what I wanted to call it. Prove my fucking point. Proves my point more than calling it E-cola. So, there's my reason. E-caffeinated. Fuck that non-caffeine shit. And bodysuits claimed more than that below will determine the winner. The winning brand will reward all GTA 9 players with their hat, parachute bag, hat, parachute bag, and varsity jacket, along with a $300,000 bonus for all those who logged in during the event. So you might have 3 weeks to do that since it ends on September 14th for this like sprung E-cola thing. And yeah, hot ring saber.
Yep, I needed to go to the doctor's.
But yeah, for this week, the Class A hot ring saber is completely free right now. So it's $0 right now for a stock vehicle. And that's because it has the brand new like E-cola sprunk livery. And it's not your typical E-cola sprunk livery. It actually combines them both, which is pretty cool. Most liveries are either E-cola or sprunk, but some super crazy E-cola and sprunk combination. And yeah, Hot Ring Saber has its own set of races known as like Hot Ring Circuit, so it's actually a very worthwhile vehicle to get. Even if the performance might not be that great, I don't think it's like anything to write home about. It has its own set of races known as Hot Ring Circuit. But yeah. Just because it has its own set of like races of Hot Ring Circuit where it can make its own like money opportunity, I think that alone makes it very worth getting. It's very worthwhile to get it.
You still owe me money. I don't care. You're my sister.
And me, I already have one, so I'm just gonna call mine. And I'll probably put the new livery on.
Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Hey, honey boo, you look great.
I'll bring it by. Aight, I'll get back to work.
Time to change his trash delivery and fucking actually good now. Yeah, that's why I just been the same amount of headlights.
How you doing?
What miracle did you want me to perform?
And yeah, good time to show that any E-Cola and Sprunk delivery, if I haven't mentioned yet, are also free currently. Doesn't matter the vehicle, any sort of E-Cola or Sprunk delivery is free, at least for this week. Yeah, it's been already at a crazy amount of deliveries on it, so having one more is even crazier. And it being the bottom delivery, I know I'm definitely going to want it. And I'm still keeping crew color. I think it still works pretty nicely. Red, green, and blue, very good combination, I feel. But yeah, I think it's the first like crazy like combined like E-Cola Sprunk delivery. I want to say it's the first crazy combined E-Cola Sprunk delivery. It's a very unique delivery here. So definitely, I would say worth logging in just for the cool delivery here. I'm still just going to stick to crew smoke though. I'm not going to change over to green. So now we can run both brands at once. Powering Saber, you don't have to choose either E-Cola or Sprunk, because both of those are actually already options on Powering Saber. So now you can combine them. Shit, fuck you. No headlights to ruin those, so ha. They also still ruin my vehicle, like any other vehicle. Fuck you. Oh, no. How come I can't not hit things right now? And yeah, if I didn't mention every bodysuit counts as a vote, I'm pretty sure I already did that. Like, showed it. I mean, mentioned that it counts as a vote, obviously. And yeah, I'll read this one. This is pretty funny. And while beating down an opposing brand's supporter doesn't count as a vote, it may help rally others to your cause, especially since all melee weapons are free this week. So every single melee weapon is free for this week. But unfortunately, beating up the other team doesn't count as a vote. I'm not trying to cause riots or anything. It's already going to be like crazy enough as Spunky Cola Wars is. Yeah. Hiring circuit races, I assume you just pay out like any other race on 3 times money, basically.
She is the worst casting director.
But yeah, 4 to 50% increase. I think you can make like 24,000 in like 8 to 10 minutes as like a solo racer or something. So you might be able to make more like 30 to 40,000 by yourself in like 8 to 10 minutes or something like that at most, like 30 to 40,000. So maybe you can make a good like couple 100,000 like in an hour if you just do like solo races and you purposely wait like the max 8 to 10 minutes for the max payout. But even then, I wouldn't really recommend it all that much. And obviously, I don't really recommend like playing them with other people because they're going to be limited to the same vehicle. So it's all dependent on like skill, especially being limited to one vehicle. But still, it's a unique money-making opportunity for the hiring saver, and that alone makes it very worth purchasing, like I mentioned. And I guess I'll show a little physical, like, better look at all the simian vehicles. I didn't pay too much attention to them over there because I was focused on spunk. That's like a pretty person or something, I think. Not a crime scene, unfortunately. Because I'm not even on a occasion for it right now. And yeah, by the way, I found out the reason why it's $7,007 is the Golden Eye reference or something, or like James Bond's reference or something. Yeah, Golden Eye or like James Bond reference or something with $7,007. Don't know how I didn't notice that before, but apparently it's like a James Bond reference or whatever. I didn't find out that pretty recently, actually. Oh god. But yeah, anyways, I saw Joe over and that's a bit of a better look at it. Again, benefactor shorts are, like I mentioned near the beginning, they actually added brand new modifications to this, so you can actually put some new, like, fresh looks on the shorts so that you can afford a Criminal Enterprise update. But yeah, the latest DLC literally gave this vehicle new modifications and, like, livery support, so if you haven't customized it in a while, it could be worth doing so. But you can also do it in single player, by the way, if you found it in like single player. Though I think in single player, I think you can also purchase the shorter. So it's kind of a waste, I would say, to do it online. Just do that in story mode. If you want to see those new modifications in action. Again, I basically mentioned everything about Downey ASP, but here's a bit of a better look at it at least. And here's that like Buffalo STX, like this Bronco livery. And again, it has like the Amani tech, which means it has like bullet resistant glass on it. So it's actually pretty worth it, I would say, to get that, especially even though it's not on discount. I still think it's one of the better vehicles, if not like the best vehicles to me, and it's actually offered so far, functionality-wise at least. And yeah, here's that like Showy GT with the colon livery thing on it. And again, no vehicle this time is not normally purchasable. There's not a rare vehicle on the dealership this time. All vehicles you can just buy legit this time. So it's kind of worst week for the dealership since there's nothing like exclusive this time around. And yeah, I might as well go to the luxury autos, like show that off too. I know it was in the what's new section, but obviously I want to actually like show them in game as well, so people get a bit of a better look at them. It's funny, it's like suddenly like finding drive mission after I crashed it pretty hard a couple times. And again, these aren't on discount. Definitely not on discount because there are some of the newer vehicle releases and they still haven't really put a Colonel Enterprise update vehicle as a discount so far. So these definitely are not going to be on discount. I can say that much right now already, even without looking at it. But again, that's the LM87 and the Corsita in red and green. And yeah, by the way, if you're a GTA like subscription person, if you have that like dumb subscription on the next-gen version, you get the Corsita for free. And it's actually your last week to do so, because the new benefits actually roll around next week. So next event will be a new set of subscription benefits. And from what I'm hearing, I think that they could very likely release the HSW Vigero, like the CX or whatever. Like they typically do with HSW vehicles, they typically put them in the subscription, and then they have like 2 exclusive liveries to them. So I think it will be in what's to come for those who know to like data mine like the files and stuff like that. Oh, and yeah, I didn't mention with these yet, but the rewards you get aside for the weapon and be able to like purchase like modifications. Apparently, every single like collectible you collect for the service carbine, they like 5 get you like $5,000 and like 2,000 RP. I'm pretty sure. And then I think when you fully assemble, you get like another 50,000 from what I saw on GK series of videos. So in total, apparently you make like $75,000, which probably doesn't pay to hold like attachments and stuff. So you'll probably lose more than that when you get all the attachments and stuff. For all I know. So there is a bit of financial benefit as well, by the way, to those crime scenes, not just purely to get the weapon, but not that much, obviously. And yeah, Lamar contact missions are actually 4 times money in RP. And it's actually the first time I'm pretty sure we've done 4 times on Lamar contact missions. And even though it shows a picture of a lowrider, I don't think the lowrider ones count, though. Kidnapping as well, in addition to like balls to the wall, whatever that previous one was. Okay, yeah. That's a lowrider mission, and it's not on 4 times. So yeah. Even though on Rockstar Newswire it does show a lowrider on the image of the like Lamar contact mission 4 times rewards, it shows like a lowrider on there. You will not get 4 times on those missions, just the regular Lamar missions from like day one of the game. But yeah, just two from earlier, that showed going down to GOH. Awesome C-Rip. No smoking. Sandra Seal, and that could be it. I think there's only like 6 of them or something. And yeah, short trips don't count either, even though they feature Lamar, they do not count. Short trips are more of its own thing, and lowrider missions are more of its own thing as well. It's only the day one like Lamar missions in the game. And yeah, Ticket to Elysium, I guess, as well. And that's the last one. So I think there's like 6 to 7 Lamar missions in total that have the 4 times money in RP. Come on with the stupid thumbnail glitchiness. Or like bad internet or something. But yeah. I'm pretty curious how much you can actually make for this all. It's all very dependent on the contact missions. Some missions, the design of some missions just take longer than other missions. I've made like a whole video on like the best like set of like contact missions to do. But yeah. I made like whole sets of like videos on like the different contact missions of the game. Up to like the Gerald Let's Play missions, at least. I haven't done any for like 2020 and beyond though. I haven't really done that for like Super Yacht Life missions and later. But yeah. Lamar has some of the worst paying contact missions of the game though. He's one of the lesser contacts, I would say, for his regular day one missions. And even those that Lamar Lowrider, if those were on 4 times, those wouldn't really be on a good either, I would say. 4 times on short trips still would be amazing now, but any other Lamar missions, definitely not. So you're not going to be making very serious money with those. And there is a strategy you can do, actually, before I forget to mention it, for the Lamar, like 4 times money if you want to play them as fast as possible. Any Lamar mission you play, if you go for mission, not mission, but recently played job. Let me show mission real quick though. But yeah, mission gives you adversary modes and like versus modes and stuff like that. If you want to replay like a Lamar mission or something, you have to go to like recently like played jobs, for example. So like for example, I have like a Titan of a job from like Leicester, for example, in here. That's a Leicester contact mission. Same thing applies to the Lamar missions. If you recently played them, then you can actually put them in a playlist. So if you recently play all of those, then you can have all of them in a playlist. So that's a pretty useful tip if you want to play those as quick as you can. Because they allow you to replay them for the playlist, whereas you actually can't replay them for your life. But yeah. When you normally finish the missions, you can't replay them, but if you do it for a playlist, you can replay them like right away. So that's a trick that you can do for the Lamar missions and maximize earnings. And then Stockpile 137 is on a 3 times money in an RP. And yeah, I think this is the last week to play Stockpile. So if you want to play Stockpile, this is the week to do so. Because once September comes around, they're going to vault the game mode again, and then they're going to replace it with like other limited time like game modes that will return. So if you want to play these, then definitely make sure to play it this week. because yeah, this is the last event of August, and typically at the beginning of like each month they like put back different adversary modes in the game, and then they vault other ones into the game or whatever. Because that's something they do now as of the last like year and a half or something. I think actually within the last year, because when it started off with Santos Tuners, and it's been like a year since that. But yeah, Stockpile is like a dogfighting kind of game mode or something. It's pretty fun. It's definitely a pretty fun one in my opinion, at least. I like a lot of like dogfighting, like aerial kind of modes of like aircrafts. Just, so in my opinion, it's definitely one of the funner modes of the game. And yeah, payout. Adversary modes are more of a mode for fun. And yeah, obviously with Criminal Enterprises, it's just a 50% increase or whatever, like permanent increase. So you will be making more money than you would have during like any other DLC. So they buff the payouts like races and like the adversary modes and stuff. But even 50% increase, I still don't feel it actually makes it warranted enough to play it. I would definitely spend your time doing something more worth your time and money and everything. But yeah. Something I forgot to mention here. The helps weaken the pot winning a single round of Stockpile this week will land you a $200,000 bonus delivered within 72 hours of completion or free in-game days. So if you do one round of Stockpile, you'll get 200,000 within like 72 hours. So a little bit of money bonus you can get there for winning a round of Stockpile. So yeah, you do have to win a round, not just participate, you have to win. And then you get extra 200,000 basically.
I'm gonna have to fire my agent. He could not pay me enough to touch it. I'm so over being a TV actor.
Okay, I think I went over all the free stuff. I still gotta go over some discounts though.
I don't do porn anymore. Bye.
Well, come by, and I'll send someone to see you.
Okay, I got 7 discounts still. And then just time trials and stuff. But yeah, the property discount for the event here. I think this is the most expensive nightclub here, West Vinewood nightclub. So instead of being 1.7 with like with 40% off, that would be $1,020,000. And yeah, upgrades and modifications are also 40% off, so you should be getting 40% off of everything. Style would obviously be cosmetic, same with the light rig and whatnot. Name, obviously cosmetic stuff too, same with dancers. As far as I know, it's pretty much pretty cosmetic for all this stuff. Minus the storage. But yeah. All the different floors for storage basically allows you to have like more product for your nightclub, which basically allows you to make more like bigger nightclub sales, which obviously you want to make good money. Nightclub, I would say, is like definitely like in the top like 3 things that you should make money with, basically. nightclub, I would say, is within the top 3 of your best possible money-making opportunities. Because for the most part, the nightclub can make money all by itself. Plus, yeah, the nightclub was expanded on as well with criminal enterprises, so it's even better than it was like a year ago, even. The nightclub got expanded on, and it can make money all by itself. You don't even have to source for it. You can pretty much just make money by itself, just over time. If you're like AFK and like the test track, if that still works, for example. And obviously, you want extra force for your garage to be able to own as many vehicles as you can. So these are definitely new renovations to get, if any. All the other ones are pretty much cosmetic now. Okay, I think Arena War doesn't have any discounts. Benny's kind of has a discount, I think, for the Chino, so I guess I'll mention that right now. But yeah. I think you can get the Chino on either this website or Legendary Motorsport, so either of those 2 websites will find the Pappuccino. And it's 50% off, so instead of $225,000, $112,500. And that is a muscle car. And if I said Chino custom, I just mean regular Chino, not the custom. It's just a regular one on discount. But yeah. According to Bruffy 1322 spreadsheet, the Chino, the regular Chino, is a I-tier muscle car, and again, this is before criminal enterprises, 54th place top time, and then 61st place top speed. And even with new muscle cars, I would just go further down the list, because I don't think any new muscle cars is that bad, typically. So definitely not good for performance. But obviously it's on Benny, so you can actually modify it to a custom version with the customized example in there. But again, you're only getting the stock one on discount, not the custom version. But having the custom version as an option makes it pretty worth getting, I would say. Nothing on Elitist, it looks like, so Legendary probably next. I think I might go 4-door, or actually I'll go for the different sections first, from left to right. Yeah, Hustler, that was already in the test track, so I don't need to go over that one. I already did all that. RA7B was also in the test track, so I don't need to go over that either. Chino, again, that's also on Benny's, and I already went over that one. Millions not on discount, just switched up at the moment. But there is an interesting day 1 vehicle on discount for some reason. And that is the Pegassi Baca. Instead of being $240,000, that is $120,000. 50% off. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be good for performance. It's a very old supercar, and it's not a very quick one, I recall, either. I'll still go over the performance because it's on discount. And yeah. Before Criminal Enterprises, the Vodka is E tier supercar, being 46th place all time and then 47th place top speed. And almost nothing's going to place that bad, I would say. So, I mean, if there is, even with new supercars, it's only like further down that list now. So yeah, Vodka is not good anymore. For performance, I already went over to Jugular because it's actually at the Premium Deluxe Motorsport. And yeah, the way you get that trade price, you have to complete Diamond Casino Heist Finale as a leader with the vehicle selected to unlock the trade price. So you don't have to use that as a getaway vehicle, just select it and then complete Diamond Casino Heist Finale. And yeah. The Armored XLS is still the same price. You're only getting a discount on regular XLS, and that's 50% off. And for that, I'll just go into the Secure Serve menu, because that will basically prove its usefulness. And yeah. Notice when I hover over like the bar LEOWB, is this armored. XLS says regular. So if you get the regular XLS, you can actually spawn it for free for the Secure Serve menu. Otherwise, you have to pay a kind of small fee for the XLS. So being able to get the XLS for free is kind of nice. But at the same time, it's not the armored one, it's the regular one. So it's not definitely going to be one you probably use that often. But it's still actually a pretty unique use, I would say. So that alone, I think, makes it very worth getting. So I'm not going to really go for performance, because that's already good enough a reason to get it. And I think from there, just a couple open wheel vehicles. And I think that will do for the discounts. So let me just make sure though. Yeah. Then the DR1 and then the PR4 open wheel vehicles are on 40% off discount. So instead of being almost 3 million, it's almost 1.8 million. So and then instead of like low 3.5 million, it's low 2.1 million. It's a very amazing savings on those. Over a million savings, pretty good. And yeah, open wheel vehicles, there's 3 different performances depending on the build you make with them. Because there's 3 different builds for each you can basically do, kind of. But yeah. We had a DR1. The DR1 at best is an A-tier open wheel vehicle. And then the PR4 also at best is an A-tier vehicle. And yeah, I'll go over the best performance only. Best performance looks to be a mid-downforce setup for each one, kind of. But yeah. For the DR1 particularly on a mid-downforce setup, 8 here for open wheel class, 6th place lap time, and then 7th place top speed out of 12. So this one's just average at best, it looks like. This one's not really too good anymore, it seems. So I would kind of pass on this one. But then the PR4 on the mid downforce setup. 8 here for open wheel. Out of 12, it's 4 for lap time. And then 9 for top speed. For the mid downforce setup, which seems to be the best. So at least it's a PR4, you get like, at least on mid downforce setup, you get like above average performance with the PR4. That definitely makes it very worth it. So this one's definitely kind of worth it. So between these two, I would say go to PR4 or the DR1. Going off of roughly 142 spreadsheet. And it kind of checks out because typically the more expensive vehicles in some cases tend to be the better performing. So PR4 is probably the one to get.
You through to your garage? You, need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.
babe.
Are you all at Prosperity Street Promenade?
So, like, what happened last night?
Oh, wow.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring it by.
And yeah, still doing HSW town trial of the second two. Still on the second two currently for my HSW town trial runs. Until it loops back to the last of the HSW town trials, I'll still be using second two for then. Okay, yeah. I think I remember this GPS route's pretty good if I remember. Just how a highway it is, I worry about the second two and not top speed though. But acceleration at least is good. Shit, come on.
What's up?
Here's the most worrying part, being highway for Cycle 2. You're not visible on top speed. Oh my god. Damn, so close too. Gotta make like no mistakes avail on this one. Hopefully attempt number 2 doesn't. I'm gonna be really annoyed with that. Okay, what's been better so far lately? place. You gotta be fucking with me right now, bro. I was so damn close, too. And I will be better than what I was doing before, and I can make the difference. I'll spin off, and it doesn't do much. For 3 minutes here, I think it's actually better already. I think by a bit. Oh, come on, please, no. Come on, move. I think this is it. That's it. Third try.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
But yeah, still seem to have no luck whatsoever on this fucking crime scene shit, of course. Of course not. Be one more run of pyro and then I'm out as industry no matter what.
silent friend. How can I help? Oh, hey. You're in trouble. Okay. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, about time I finally got one there. Of course, it didn't happen until I got the pyro for some reason again. Basically.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I think we could do that.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around. I'll bring it to you.
Hey, baby. No, I'm out now. Just so damn angry. I know. I need to calm the fuck down. These people.
That's something new.
Yeah, I want to see if you don't have to even do that anymore. I can just cancel it, sir. For certain ones, you can just leave it with the latest update. Gotta do one more round, see if I can get another one somehow. The Quantity series, I have to get the number invite only to get another one. But I want to see if there's any like validity to that. But yeah, once you find one, you unfortunately might have to do another invite only, be in it for at least 20-30 minutes, and then do another search for it. It might unfortunately have to do that. And, Odyssey did it off stream. I'm not going to be streaming longer. I've been a search. Oh, that mess up. I want to give another one of this right now. Yeah, you might unfortunately have to re-lobby every time you get another one and have a chance at another one, and then you can be in that lobby 20-30 minutes according to GT series of videos. So unfortunately, you might not be able to get all 5 of your components in one lobby. So it might be at least like 2.5 hours time investment to get them. In that case, I think. Some of it is, so, you know, I can't be in, so I'll spawn for it. It disappears, so it's like a drug vehicle, I guess. shit.
I need to smoke something.
Okay, I'm gonna end this room then. How third it is and all. But yeah, Jesus Stone was 3 hours 53 minutes. I didn't expect it to be this long. That's what happens though when I have to keep constantly searching for these damn random events that don't want to spawn until way into my streams, of course. Same shit already happened with the smuggler event from last stream, or 2 streams ago, whenever that was. I think it was the last stream that introduced them, like last week, basically. But at least I did get a crime scene, and so I was able to show it off. And yes, Grid Lamar stuff, I want doing it in the stream. Might do it when I do the biker businesses, it would be pretty fitting for that. But yeah, Team E. coli I am again, because it's caffeinated, whereas Spunk is not caffeinated, if it's anything off of like the real life brands they're based on. So it's on GTA Wiki, and like, Sprunk is Sprite and 7-Up, and neither which is caffeinated. And it's definitely obviously not Mountain Dew related. It's more obviously towards those other brands. And E. Cola, it's Coca-Cola basically, and obviously that's caffeinated, it's Coke. It's cola. It's Coke and it's cola. So decaffeinated, bitch. Hopefully I spelled that right. I think I did, according to the autocard feed on PS5 and all. Yeah, it's funny time in this almost 3 hour, 55 minute stream here. Next stream would probably be the biker business stream if I do it for next week. My lips are fucking bitter right now. Have some fucking random sore and shit now. So I decided if I want to or not. Probably will know because I didn't stream it. I've been fun and all. That's probably going to be it for the stream. Team Equal I am. I don't care if it's on a raid or not. Hope you enjoy.